Hey friends, welcome back to the channel Magic Uncovered. I hope everybody has been doing well. I'm very excited to jump right into this video with some pin mail because one of the packages has quite a few pins to talk about. I have 3 people to share today that are from Instagram. I purchased these either via a board sale, a live sale, or a park pickup post. So let's just jump right in. So this first shop is not a new to me shop. You have seen it if you've seen other videos. This is from Dream 499 Pins, and I will show their card first. Dream 499 Pins, there's their Instagram handle. They are also on eBay, and they are also on Whatnot. You can find them there. They usually have a Whatnot show on Wednesday afternoons. Note that they are Pacific, so whenever they talk about show times, like their live sales, etc., it is Pacific Standard Time. Diana really likes Tigger, so you'll see a lot of Tigger references for her. They do park pickups, they do live sales, and they also have board sales on Instagram. So this first item that I picked up was the Goofy Parade pin. So you can see this was $26. She did have a post on her Instagram that was a park pickup post. This is the World According to Goofy Parade pin. It is Pharaoh Goofy and Goofball. And this was $22.99 in the parks. Pretty much with tax and a little fee there, I guess. I don't know. It was $26, which I was like, yes, I want some more pins that are going to be good traders, and I thought this one would be a good trader. This was a limited edition of 2000, came out last month in June. I don't have any of the other ones in this series, and you see they all kind of connect together, but I don't know that I would keep this. I'm going to keep this one for trade eventually. And yeah, I think it's such a cute pin. I'm not going to take it out because I'm going to leave it in here. I'm not going to probably put it up on a board right now, but it is very cute, Goofy there. Yeah, so they had this as a pickup. I will be honest, I don't know how many more like pickups I might do because they're getting to be expensive. The neat thing, so just take note for Dream 499 pins, is they have started to do really like sell the limited edition, the hot ones, like the Windows of Attraction or hard to get ones on like online releases. They sell them at the beginning of their live sales. Every Sunday they do a live sale from 3:30 Pacific or 6:30 Eastern time for about 3 hours, and sometime toward the beginning they will show the pin and you can claim it with that whatever code word they say, and it's first come first serve. But I think like they do that so that way they know how many they have on hand, and they don't have like 20 or 30 people claim it and then are not able to fulfill. So that's one way to get some of these pins. If you're interested, join her live sales. And then the second pin that I got was, I have not added to my Mulan board in a very long time. So she had this on a board during the live sale. Let me open it up. And I have really not seen this much, and I was super excited to snag it. It is Mulan from the family collection. There were, I think, 4 pins in this collection. The other one that I like in this one is Monsters Inc. This pin was on her $30 board, and when I looked it up, it's reselling for a lot more than that, or right around this much. It was originally $8.50, but you see Mulan there, Mushu, Khan, and Creaky. So I thought this was stunning, and a pin on pin you see there. It's a great addition to anyone who collects Mulan. 2005 release, an older vintage pin. So I was really happy to see that. And here's another example too, though, of those who have patience and scour the Facebook groups and Instagram boards, etc. frequently. I did then see this same pin for $14 on someone's like Instagram reel, whatever, but I had already gotten this one by that time. So, you just never know what you're going to see and what price you're going to see it at, but I'm still very, very happy to get it. I like Dream 499 pins. Their reputation is solid. So, you know that you're always going to get something authentic. And then they also do a raffle. So if you spend a certain amount throughout the week, they invoice only on Sundays. So if you get a park pickup and something on a live on a Instagram board or during the live sale, this raffle has already been like gone from a previous live sale, but you get a raffle ticket and then they will pin it to their live sale and you could win a pin. So I think that's pretty fun. I've not won a raffle before, but I have won one of their other games throughout the live sale. When you do a board, you might end up on a Plinko, so it's like a little post-it on the back of the pin, and if you land on that, then you get to play their Plinko board, and whatever number it lands on, you get that pin, which I think is kind of fun. All right, I digress. Let's jump right into the next one. This is from the Cali Girls, and this is a new to me shop. It well, Instagram handle really, and I started following them after I saw Disney Living shop from them. They do some sales, not all the time. I cannot remember if it's like once a month or so. And they have, yeah, so they had some good deals. So they had a sale going on their boards. And let me just open this up. I'm so sorry. It's so noisy. Here is their card, the Cali Girls. It's Paloma and Janeth. I believe that's how you say their names. And they are on all of the handles there. I don't believe I've seen them on Whatnot, but yeah, you can find them on Instagram. So I was lucky enough to catch this first sale that they had, and everything was a great price. They sent some stickers in here, and the first pin I'm going to talk about is this one. This is from Disneyland Paris. It says 15, but this was actually 13 on their board sale. Let me take off the back. It is a Disneyland Paris pin. Let's see. It's like a double folded here. Okay. It was originally, I guess, released in 2023, or that's what it says on the back when I looked this pin up. Okay, let's see if I can get this out. I do like to keep some of the plastic because if ever I were to give this up to somebody, but you know what? We're just going to cut this one. Get it out. It's on the backer card, which is great. I do like to keep some of these backer cards. But there we go. Okay, it's just the Pirates of the Caribbean sign. It's an anchor. I love the color, the black, and then on the back there, Disneyland Paris, and it says 2023. I don't have much information on it other than that it came out in 2023. So pretty cool. This is, oh, and if you haven't caught any other videos, I am trying to gather a small collection of Pirates pins because I got a really cool pin from Bad Pinfluence that had the signature of one of the actors on the pin. So I really want to get like a nice, like fun Pirates board going. And then speaking of Pirates, I did get 2 other pins from the Pirates Cuties booster set. This came out in 2023. It was $34.99 for 5 pins. And they had 2 of them on sale for $4. So we have one of these I have already shown, but Barker Bird, I think I've already shown this one. So again, these were only $4. And then this is the blue crab with a gold coin. And these were open edition. I don't know if you can still get them, but I think these are so cute. So they'll be nice fillers for a Pirates board. And then the next one I got is a Hidden Mickey. This is, I think, from the 2019 series. These were the Doghouse series. I got Bolt's House. This was $4. And all of the other, I have seen someone have all of these. I think Disney Pins Galore had them. I'm not sure if the Cali Girls had the rest of them, but this was number 4 out of, what does that say? I have no idea, 6. And they're really cute. I like these. I don't need them all. I liked Bolt's because I have the Bolt Pixie plush. So I thought they would look cute together, Bolt next to his doghouse. So that's the reason why I got that one. I'm gonna put this on a black board. And then to finish off this card here, I got the Marie Munchling. This is the Strawberry Pound Cake Marie Munchling. This is from series 4. This is just, I don't have very many of these, and if you guys know, there are a ton of Munchlings because there's so many series of them. This is a mystery pack. They are $44.99, I think, for 5 pins. and they had this one for $8, which I didn't think was bad. Now again, if you're really diligent in looking at deals for the Munchlings, you could probably find even this one like as low as $5. But I really wasn't. I was just looking at stuff that I liked and wanted to make, you make the shipping worthwhile, so you grab a bunch of stuff. The reason that I even started thinking about an order from this board sale was because they had this pen. This I have not seen very often. It is from the Open Edition Zootopia Mystery Box, and it was originally released 2022 maybe. There are 10 pins in here. I see a lot of the other police officers, but Judy and Nick, I don't see very often, and for a good price. This was only $8. The mystery box is, I think, $17.99 for 2 pins. So this is that's a great price for the Judy one, because you don't see the Judy or the Nick one very often. So I was super excited to grab this. I'm still on the hunt for Nick at a good price, so we'll see if I can add him to my Zootopia little collection. The next one you're going to think is very odd. Again, like I feel like I went a little bit rogue with this group of pins, but I got this Goliath logo gargoyles pin. I just thought it was so cool. It was originally $12.99 open edition pin from 2022. And they have this for $4. Like, this is such a good addition to a spooky board. I was thinking about Halloween when I bought this. So I think this is so cool. I like this pin. I have seen it, for like $10. I mean, I have seen this pin, but I hadn't really thought about it or looked it up at all. So this is another fun one that I think will be great on a Halloween board. And it is going to go on my Halloween board. So... And then the last one I got, and I'm sure people have seen these particular ear pins. They were in a pack of 4, a limited release from let's see if I can see the date. I want to say 2022 or 2023. I'm not really sure, but it was a series of 4 ear hats. Elastigirl came with Remy, Buzz Lightyear, and Russell, and they were $29.99 for 4, and this one was $8 on their sale. I love these little ears. I don't see them very often, to be honest, and then when they had this one for $8 and for this sort of price, so because I don't believe they are available anymore since it was a limited release, but I was happy to grab this one. I may try to be on the hunt for all of them. I mean, the Remy one I know is very expensive. I've seen it before, but yeah, Elastigirl is a fun one, so I was happy to snag that. All right, and then the last one is from a like a repeat shop. What am I trying to say? A repeat shop. Disney Pins Galore. Let's see. They always package it so nicely, so I didn't want to open all the packaging until I showed you guys. So if you follow Disney Pins Galore, you will see and you will notice that she does so many sales on her board sales. So she posts boards up. This is Mandy from Disney Pins Galore, but boards very often, and she's always like refreshing them. So as things sell, you will see new boards posted. And then often she'll do some sales here and there. Like she'll do an Insta story, and it'll say like, if you see this, you can use this code for like 20% off or whatever. Well, one day she had a 50% off sale, and I was like, yes, please. That is amazing, because there had been a few pins that I was eyeing on her boards, and they were still there. So let me show you the 2. I only got 2 pins from this. So the first one I have been on the hunt for. It is from the Make Mine Music series. There was a series of 4. This is the second one that I have now. The other one is the whale who sang at the Met. I just love the whale ones, and my son loves whales. So we have limited edition. This is 2 out of 4. Limited edition of 2000. I don't know. When I looked this up on Pin and Pop, it's a limited edition of 300. This is Willy the Whale. I have no idea. Honestly, it also said it came out in the UK Disney store, so I don't know much about it, but I just think it's such a fun pin, and my son loves whales, so this will look fun, look good on a board that I'm doing for him. So that is from Make Mine Music. There are two other ones that I'm thinking about trying to hunt down, but just not a priority at the moment. So I think it's Casey with the bat, and then there's another one. But this next one I was super excited to pick up because these windows of attraction pins are so expensive and just hard to find at a good price. So I picked up this railroad one for $30. It's originally $24.99. So like with taxes, that's pretty much how much you would pay for it. But you cannot find it for less than 50, I think. Like, I mean, I don't even know if I've seen it for 45. But I have a lot of railroad type of pins, so I thought this would be a fun one to add. And for that price, like, you know, you're not seeing it. So think about it, like original price that she had it posted for was 60 and I got it for 30, which was awesome. It's a limited edition of 2,500. This one came out just last month, June 2025, I think. So yeah, this is my second Windows of Attraction pin. Again, like I said, I don't know that I love them, like all of this silver kind of, I like the picture, but not all of them, you know, kind of struck out at me. So I'm not really interested in getting all of them, especially since some of them are so pricey. But this was definitely one I could not pass up. So yay. So this is everything that I picked up from these three people on Instagram. I will have them linked below. Definitely check them out because like I said, Dream 499 and Disney Pins Galore are repeat people for me and they never disappoint. Quick shipping as long as you pay quickly. And yeah, they are always really great. And then the Cali girls, I probably will look at again because I think they also, and also with this, just a side note, if you spent $50 on pins from their board sale, that you were entered to win, actually this was the prize, you were entered to win a giveaway, and this was the Railroad Windows of Attraction was the prize. So yeah, definitely check them out. I think that's worth it because you're gonna spend that much anyway, and I got so many pins for $50 and then a bonus to just be entered into that giveaway. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was a little bit long, but so many great pins to look at and to learn about. So if you like this content, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.